So you've seen him about a dozen times.
More than, I guess.
Why are you so surprised?
Well, there's things that I'm... Okay, well, so...
I think
Hold on, why are you surprised by my surprise?
Because you look like, why didn't you have yet?
3 months.
Well, I mean...
I know you're a man, right? And I get it.
I feel like that's kind
Don't
of
you
normal.
do... Like...
That's what I was thinking. But I do not suck for a living. That's not what I do. But that's another story. We'll come there.
Yeah,
Why do you look so surprised? Like,
well...
if she wanted to wait, maybe she's like a
Well,
virgin. I don't know. It's
okay,
so
so
cute,
anyways,
right?
so
Very
anyways.
romantic. I think it's so romantic.
He's a man of whimsy.
Well,
He's
I don't
enjoying
think-
himself and absorbing the information.
It's
I
just
don't
men
think-
always disappoint me. It's like I have my vibrator. I can guarantee have every day. Why would I have to go out to meet a guy to like pretend to enjoy it?
You
like,
do not want a real date.
when I don't feel love yet, you know, like when I truly feel like, okay, you know what? When I cuddle you, I still feel satisfied. Then okay, let's do that, you know. But otherwise, it's just a waste of my emotion, my makeup, and my hair, you know.
And then you could get attached to.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
exactly.
start to
We
like them.
we biologically we release oxytocin to get attached with them, and that's just unfair.
Yeah, but I understand.
So-
but are you not scared if you're so
Hold on.
in love with him and everything, and you finally have it's like a small?
No, I touched them the first date.
Oh, you touched him the first date, but now you're
Date.
waiting.
It's like
That's
Wait,
torture.
sorry, what's
That's
wrong with small
torture.
dicks?
That's
Can you
torture.
tilt your mic down a little bit?
So she's done everything.
Tilt it down.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and has this, does he want to have,
yeah. I think so. Like he's on me all the time.
but you're like, let's wait.
yeah, till I'm ready.
He's,
Very respectful.
he-
yeah.
But he's interested, like
Yes.
he's made moves and you're like, no, let's wait.
yeah.
Have you had sex with a man quicker than 12 dates?
Yeah, of course.
Have you had sex with a man on the first date?
I've had one night stand before. Yes.
A couple one night stands?
Yeah.
Second date?
Second date. Yeah,
Third
I think
date?
so.
Third date?
Probably. Yeah.
Fourth date?
I mean, if you keep going, we can go into
How
like.
many?
I don't know.
Fourth date?
I don't know because I
date?
can't tell you like one, two, if you keep going, it'd be like 20, 30, 40. So
But you
I don't remember.
So-
You
the
touched
specific.
his, and then you were like, no, not today. We're
No,
gonna
like
wait
when you're
2 months.
make out, you do the test, you know, like is it
You gave
big?
him like a
Blue
hand
balls,
job? Was
like
it a
blue
hand
You
job?
can give a. No, I don't have to give a
Shane,
hand
Can I
job.
ask you a question, dude?
Yeah.
Shane.
Yeah.
If let's say you're like hooking up with a girl, but she doesn't want to like do anything like too far, but hand jobs on the table. I don't know about you, dude. I'd rather just not get the hand job.
You're not.
No, that's not my experience,
you're not a fan
man.
of the old fashioned.
I'd rather just not. Like if a hand job is all that's on the table, I'd rather just not. You know what?
Then you're just lazy.
I mean,
No.
I get where you're coming from.
You know what
I
I
get,
mean?
but I feel like most guys are so desperate. They're like, anything, just anything you have, I'll dry hump you.
Yeah.
Please let me.
Oh, they literally dry hump me. Yeah, they dry hump all the time. That's not one person. I'm like, I've had experience. Like, I don't want to have.
Have you ever
So
dry
I-
humped somebody?
I'm from
I
Utah, brother. I have
guarantee
dry
you-
humped a lot.
I guarantee you, every man has dry humped. There's one day you will dry hump, and you'll regret this moment.
What is
okay?
dry humping? Can somebody film it? Is it like
It's when you make
Yeah,
out, you have your
that's
clothes
Robert
on,
Tanner, thank you.
and
man.
you're having,
Thank you,
you're
Robert.
essentially having sex, but your clothes are still
so you were
on.
looking like a little
Rubbing
shrimp.
against you, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're both
Yeah.
kind of having
Gyration.
Sex,
Yeah, yeah,
Have you
yeah.
ever?
Sex, pretty much.
Oh, what's it called?
Like grinding.
Are you going to ask about soaking? Is
Yeah,
that,
have you ever
I
soaked?
have not soaked, but that is a real thing that
Wait,
does happen.
are you Mormon? or-
I'm not Mormon. I'm
Okay,
Catholic.
Okay.
Have you ever been like so? You just like rub your jeans against something like that's
No.
I have. So that's the
No.
feeling of dry humping. Yeah.
No, I
want to go home.
I
Me
never,
too.
I never done that. No, actually, no.
She would actually have.
But so I'm curious. So, and are you
Maybe, yeah.
religious?
Yeah.
Are you religious?
No,
at all?
I'm not.
So, and then the guy that you saw before, like, have you been seeing other guys during this time period?
Actually, not. Actually, I haven't. It's not because I haven't
the truth.
tried, but just because I haven't.
Tell him the truth. Isis, you tell him the truth.
Okay, yeah, I have.
You've been seeing other guys, right?
Well, no, I have been. I've gone on like first dates.
Gone on dates.
Yeah, I've gone on dates
Did
with
you hook
other
up
men.
with any of them?
No.
You're not doing
Isis.
You're not
No.
doing the test.
Tell me the truth.
Huh?
You're not doing the test on any of these
Oh,
guys.
I'm
You're not-
doing the test
The
on
hand
them.
job.
Oh,
Wait,
But I
test
made
on
out with
everyone.
them, but I didn't have. I didn't have.
But do you also feel that?
Not see them anymore?
What? Well, yeah, if they're small, it depends. I mean, if it's like 3, I might not see them. But it also depends, like maybe they're not hard at that moment. So I need more data to prove.
But what if?
Wait.
So I need to go on more
So the guy,
dates.
wait, did you actually even say that the size matters? Is that?
Size matters.
Okay. But so if you go for that immediate grab and it's not like up to par, do you just leave or do you like kick it for a bit?
I would say it's not that big. And then see how
We'll
he reacts.
say it in his face.
No
Yeah.
fucking way.
You cannot
tell
do
I've done that once at a bar. There's a guy who's really
bar?
cocky. So he was really cocky. He was like, oh, you know what? Come home with me. I have this, and that. And he was like gesturing down there. And I was like, okay, then let me see. Let me see. If you're gesturing, let me see. Then I was like, okay. And then he scooted over a little bit. It was at the bar. So underneath the table, I just grabbed it. I was like, I don't know what I'm seeing. Like, I'm not
But
seeing anything.
What is a normal size for you? Like if you held it like
Maybe
1 or
2.
2 hands and then
2, yeah.
just, oh,
Two.
I
At
love,
least 2.
I love this story about how this guy, you're like, oh, I totally dunked on him, and he tricked you into grabbing his. That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's his move right there. He's like, I did it. What an awesome night for
yeah,
me.
that's yeah.
Well, I didn't grab his from the inside, just on the outside.
It doesn't. It's still a win for the boys.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
telling you. No guy cares about that distinction.
Well, then I'm very generous.
You are, yeah. Good for them.
You are a very open person,
Yeah.
literally. Yeah.
Wait, so but
love
while
that
you've
for
been
you.
while this guy who you've been seeing for 3 months, it's getting serious. You have been going on other dates during this time period.
Yeah.
When's the last time you were on a date with somebody else?
Like 2 weeks ago? Or at least, 2
Is
weeks
it
ago.
is it really that serious? If you dated another guy 2 weeks ago?
You mean like another date? Oh, with a different guy? That was more than 2 weeks ago. It was like 3 weeks. With the same guy, it was 2 weeks
with
ago.
the guy who you're interested in, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yes,
Okay. No, I
yes.
was asking, when's the last time you were on a date with like a different guy?
Oh, that's at least like 4 weeks, 3 weeks? 4 weeks,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And then.
End of July, I remember the date. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess so to answer your question why I'm a little surprised here. So she's not had sex with this guy. She's waited, it's been 12 dates. But you have actually no actual objections to sleeping with people quickly.
Yes.
That's where my surprise is.
Yes.
I get
So it
you
seems
now.
rather arbitrary that this guy who you actually like,
Yes.
he has to wait for sex, but all the other men who are not worthy of a relationship,
Yes.
you gave them the right away.
Because
How
I
do
was
you reconcile that?
I was at a different place back then. I used to be a serial dater. I had a lot more insecurities. I just wanted validation. So if I can get men's attention, even if they're ugly, sometimes I'm happy. But now I'm at an age where I feel pretty good about myself. I want to build a life, and I feel like my next person is gonna be my husband. So like I've been doing this for a while now. So I don't feel like I can't want to waste my time anymore. And it's not like, oh, I decided to be a good girl. It's not that. It's just I had enough trashy experience with men, and I got enough attention that I'm like, I'm done. Like, that's over.
So what's the dating while you're with him? Does he know about that?
I don't think he objects to that because I think we never like talked about it. But I'm looking for a husband.
Yeah.
If he's not good enough for me, then I can pick someone else. Before I'm committed in a relationship, everybody is fair game. It's the Bachelorette for myself.
It's very tough.
What is good enough?
Yeah,
Good enough
that's
is
tough.
it's very hard to describe, right? First you have to have
no.
chemistry, then you have to have money, then you have to have good personality.
But do you find yourself
Wait,
good
wait,
enough
no,
for a relationship?
Hold on. You got to let her finish answering the question. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're listing the things. So chemistry, money.
chemistry, money, moral, personality, family values. Yeah, those things.
So the things that the family values, what are family values to you?
Yeah.
Like, what are their parents like? Do they believe in monogamy, or what's their experience? Have they cheated before, or like, are they seeing therapy? Like, are they open to family therapy and
Sure.
couple therapy?
If he's sleeping with other people right now, would that bum you out?
Yes.
Interesting. But you're grabbing people's on dates to see if they're
true.
bigger than 3 inches.
Yes.
Was that before?
Okay.
Before you were dating?
It's
him, or
only. It's
during?
not that. Oh, I'm gonna do that every
Yeah,
time on a
yeah,
first
yeah.
date. It's like if we are making out and my hands just happen to be near his pocket. I mean, I might just grab a little bit, measure.
Yeah.
So there's no fault in that. He
you
likes it, like
ask?
you said.
Do you ask before? Or you just,
Why would I ask? Like he said, and then love it, right?
I mean, like, battery, but I mean.